2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is up? It is your boy Sir Funkiness, aka Super Funkadelic Jones. I want to welcome everybody to this Friday, man. I know everybody about to go out here, everybody about to get lit, everybody about to go out here and turn up, you know what I'm saying, hard day at the job. So, you know what I'm saying, do what you do best, man, for real. But, you know me, I gotta bring my good topics to the show for you guys. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna do what I do best. Now, I know this ain't really got nothing to do with my topic, but the first thing I always want to say is, where is all these tall people coming from? This is throwing me off. Where are all these tall people coming from? And when I say that, I mean seriously. Am I shrinking? Listen, I'm only 6 foot. I'm starting to see guys that's like 6'7", you know what I'm saying, 6'8", 6'9", 6'5". I'm starting to see ladies that's like 6'3", you know what I'm saying, 6'4", 6'5". I'm just like, am I shrinking? Like, what's up? This is crazy. But, man, I hope everybody had a good weekend out there, man. You know, 4th of July is coming up. All that good stuff right there, man. But, man, I got to tell you, man, this had to be the roughest week I've ever seen, man. Reason why, man, it's so many things going on, man, and it's crazy because I done seen people just go crazy. And I understand, like, you know, summertime is rolling in something, but it's just crazy, man. I'm like, why on earth is all this going on right now, man? Sheesh. I'm like, ugh. Every day, man, I just be making like, man, I'm going to go out here and pray that I make it home safely. I gotta go out here with these crazy people. Hopefully, I get to make it home safely. And that's what I hope everybody do, man, because it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into some of the topics for the day. And I already did this, man. You guys make sure you guys follow me on Snap. You guys can see my snaps as well. Always legit. You know, Snapchat Funky does it. That's DUZIT. And I was talking about, you know, awkward flashback moments. Because, you know, just basically story time. So I'm going to tell a little story. My awkward moment of the day had to come from, you know, last year. Awkward situation, right? Basically, what had happened was, so I'm sitting at the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching Jurassic World, you know, on my computer and whatnot. I'm just sitting there watching Jurassic World. And I get a text message from somebody at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with everybody at my job and all that stuff, but, you know, everybody at the job don't got my number. Everybody at the job don't. So, the first thing that always throws me off is when people got your number. You know it. So, when the first thing that comes to mind is when somebody texts you and try to have small talk with you, and you know you didn't give them your number, and the first thing you ask is be like, so, I'm good, but the real question is, how exactly did you get my phone number? Mind you, last year, this was right around the time last year that I just bought my iPhone. So too many people did not have my number. I just bought my iPhone. So the real question is, was they stalking me, or where did they get the number from in the first place? That's my question. And then they already knew I was going to ask the question anyway. Because the first thing I said was, where exactly did you get my number? Like, where did you get my number from? And they never replied back, though. I wasn't mad at the whole situation. But the main thing I was just trying to understand was, I never gave you my number. You never asked for my number. So how exactly did you get this number? That's what I'm trying to figure out. See, the whole thing about that situation is everything's always a double standard. She obviously got a number from somewhere or someone on someone else. She got the number from somebody. I don't know who. She hit me up, and I'm stuck now because somebody texted me, just like, okay, how did she get my number? Don't reply back. Now, let the tables turn though. Y'all feel me? Let the tables turn. Let me be the one that had her number and I text her. She never gave me her number, but I text her or I call her and be like, hey, what's going on? What you doing? The first thing she's gonna ask is, I'm chilling. How did you get my phone number? That's gonna be the main thing. And then on top of that, it's like I look like I said, I look like a creep now. You know what I'm saying? I look like a creep because I got somebody's number and I didn't even ask for it. That means I just went through somebody, hey, you got her number? You got her number? You got her number? So let me get that joint. It is nothing worse than when somebody get their number, you get your number through somebody else. Yeah, I got your number from such and such over there. You be like, interesting. How do they just passing out my number now? All right. It just throws me off though. I think personally, man, to me, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be my awkward flashback moment of the day. Awkward flashback moment of the day. It gotta be. That's gonna be icing on the cake. Okay? Simply because I was just thrown off. I was blown away. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't hate the person when I see them or anything like that, but it just threw me off to the fact that you got my number and I never gave it to you. Moving forward though to, more constructive things here. Let's go ahead and discuss the whole crush situation. Let's go ahead and discuss the crush situation. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you like this when I say this. If you like somebody, just go ahead and tell them. I mean, honestly, people, what is the most damage you can do? Just tell them. Please, just tell them. Don't sit there and wait 4 months down the road, 3 months down the road saying, I used to like you. I used to have a crush on you. I used to. Key word is used to. Okay? That's what I'm hearing now. Key word is used to. You can't sit right here and tell me you used to have a crush on me. Why didn't you say nothing? That's always my biggest thing is why don't you say nothing? I'm not a hard person to talk to, and none of these matters. But at the end of the day, if I don't know, it's like, if I don't know, how you expect me to just react? Now, don't get me wrong. I can personally tell when people, when a girl has a crush on me, but she don't want to tell me, I can honestly know. Or she's just being extra flirty. I know these things. But if it's somebody that you just wouldn't expect to have a crush on you and they don't tell you, they don't really talk to you about a lot of stuff, and then you just come out saying, I got a crush on you. How am I supposed to know that? Now, I can see if you was always around me, you always laughing at everything I'm saying, or you always trying to try to touch me or something like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if we talking about on that type of status, then okay, I can be like, I wouldn't be surprised if she liked me or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. But if you talking about like, I don't ever talk to you about anything, or we probably had like one conversation that you butted into mine. We had one conversation about something and sparks flies, feeling just right there. And the first thing I'm always going to say is, that's my thing though. You cannot be afraid to get rejected. You cannot be afraid to get rejected. Okay? But I can't sit there and reject you. I can't reject something I have no control over. I cannot sit here and reject you, sit here saying like, oh, you didn't show any interest. First of all, I barely even know who you are. Number one, that's number one. I barely know who you are. You can't sit here and tell me what I can and can't, what I don't do. I show interest in people that I like. But if you're not sitting here telling me that you like me, I would not even know. That's it. You can tell. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Some people, they just make it. They just make it difficult. You know what I'm saying? I go up there, if I like a female, I go up there and tell her, or we just have a long discussion about it, and whatever happens, happens. If she say, no, I don't really see you that way, boom, keep it moving, then got rejected. At the end of the day, more fish in the sea. That's all. It ain't nothing special, but that's all. You gonna be crushed a little bit? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Why wouldn't you? But that's just how we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do here. Now, I wanna sit here and get on more of a real topic now. One thing for me, for sure, man, is I do hate thieves. I hate thieves. I hate people that steal. Like, people that do those things, man, you guys make me sick. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I understand times get hard sometimes. But that don't mean you go out there and lose your mind, I'm about to start walking in stores, cuffing stuff, walking out. Nah, man. And you know what I'm saying? Nowadays in this world, man, because a lot of these young people, they don't care. They don't have no care in the world. They think thieving is just easy. It's cool to just walk in somewhere. Oh yeah, man, hey, we about to go in there and cuff some stuff from Walmart or from Target. And that make you look cool. That don't make you look cool at all. That make you look stupid, to be honest with me. But at the end of the day, you do whatever you gotta do to impress people, and I guess that's what you want to do. And hey, fine. But all this week, man, I've been seeing nothing but people just stealing stuff. That's all I've been seeing all week. It is crazy, man. It's getting crazy. And you know what I'm saying? Summertime is the worst. Like, kids out of school, man, it's hot. The weather is hot outside. Man, people about to be just taking things to the extreme. So my whole thing is, man, look, every day I just be like, look, man, I gotta come to work. I gotta go through these crazy people, man. I'm just blessed to make it home safely. That's what I'm saying. Cause man, these folks crazy out here. These folks crazy, man, for real. I be like, I don't know this dude. They just look suspicious. They be like, man, sitting outside, they just waiting to cuff people. Hey, they be sitting outside just waiting. People walk out the store, snatch their bags, run. People sitting out the bank, boom, snatch their car, snatch their money, gone. I'm like, man, this is wild right here, boy. I'm trying to tell you. But for everybody out here, man, especially you work in an area, man, that's real rough, man. Just make sure you take your time. Be easy, be safe. For crying out loud. I don't know if I mentioned last time. I was talking to a customer. You know what I'm saying? When they was talking to me about living in the area for so long and stuff like that. I don't know if I discussed that one or not. But we definitely gonna keep the train rolling here right now. Now, when you think about thieves, I mean, let's honestly break it down to you. What is people's objective when it comes to stealing? Like, you wake up in the morning and just be like, I'm just about to steal. We're not talking about the thieves that go and rob a bank and go disappear on the island. So now we talking about people like petty stuff, people that walk in